This black and white horse had been showing signs of discomfort for days, and something was seriously wrong with its left hind hoof.
The farmer noticed the horse refusing to put full weight on its left hind leg. A clear sign something was deeply wrong.
What he discovered was shocking. Hundreds of maggots had deeply infested the left hind hoof, aggressively consuming the living tissue.
Horrified by what he saw, the farmer immediately called the veterinarian. This level of infestation needed urgent professional treatment.
The veterinarian approached the distressed horse carefully, first calming it down before beginning any physical examination.
How long has he been favoring that leg?
Since Tuesday morning, Doctor. It seems worse today.
Probing deeper, the vet discovered the maggots had burrowed into multiple layers of soft tissue. The infestation was far worse than initially visible.
The vet carefully laid out all necessary tools, Derek. This procedure would require precision. Before treatment could begin, the horse was carefully and safely restrained to protect both the animal and the veterinary team during the procedure.
Treatment started with removing the thick outer layers of mud and debris, exposing the full scale of the maggot infestation hiding beneath.
Strong antiseptic solution was poured generously over the left hind hoof, causing the maggots near the surface to immediately begin emerging.
Using surgical forceps, the vet meticulously extracted maggots from deep within the wound, a slow and precise process requiring complete focus.
The wound cavity was then vigorously flushed with sterile saline, washing out maggot debris and dead tissue from deep within the severely damaged hoof.
Deep inside the wound, the vet identified extensive necrotic tissue, dead flesh that the maggots had been consuming and tunneling through for days.
Surgical debridement began. The vet carefully cut away all dead and necrotic tissue, a critical step to stop further spread of infection in the hoof.
The key here is vigorous scrubbing to remove the infected tissue deep within these tunnels. The peroxide helps lift the debris.
A final, powerful saline rinse cleared the wound completely out. Clean, healthy tissue with
Debridement solution was applied directly into the wound cavity, a powerful antiparasitic that would eliminate any remaining maggots buried too deep to extract manually.
Antibiotic powder was packed densely into the wound cavity, forming a protective medicinal barrier against bacterial infection in the now fully exposed raw tissue.
Thick cotton wool was wound carefully around the entire hoof and lower leg, building a soft cushioning layer to protect the deeply damaged tissue from any pressure.
Compound. A broad-spectrum antibiotic injection was administered, a vital defense against systemic bacterial infection that could spread.
The veterinarian carefully documented every detail of the treatment and wrote a full prescription tallies, outlining the strict aftercare.
Before leaving, the vet thoroughly briefed the farmer on the complete aftercare schedule, bandage changes,
So this boot needs to stay on for at least 6 hours a day. Make sure to clean the hoof before reapplying it.
All right, 6 hours. Got it.
That same evening, the farmer carefully prepared all prescribed aftercare supplies, organizing everything needed.
settled into a freshly cleaned stall. The horse finally rested gel, the black rubber hoof boot keeping the wound protected.
As you can see, the cavity is much cleaner. We're seeing healthy pink tissue forming, but the edges are...
The wound was flushed thoroughly with diluted iodine solution, clearing overnight discharge and maintaining the sterile environment critical for preventing reinfection.
Fresh antibiotic-impregnated gauze was packed carefully into every recess of the wound, maintaining continuous medicinal.
A completely fresh dressing and bandage were applied with care, the wound now redressed and securely booted for another 12 days.
The inspection revealed clear progress. Granulation tissue was forming, swelling had reduced, and most importantly,
on day 3, the veterinarian returned for a critical follow-up visit to evaluate whether the treatment was working and if the infection was truly under control.
A specialized wound healing gel was applied deep into the cavity, actively stimulating granulation tissue growth and accelerating. By day 5, the change was already visible. The horse was standing more evenly on its left hind leg.
On day 7, the transformation was remarkable. The wound cavity had shrunk significantly and was now filled with...
The vet carefully measured the wound dimensions down, documenting a significant reduction in cavity size.
Walking the horse revealed incredible progress. The severe limp was fading fast, the left hind leg now bearing real weight with each stride, time and days.
By day 10, what was once a deep maggot-ravaged cavity was now nearly completely closed. Healthy tissue.
A protective wound sealant was carefully painted over the healed surface, forming a transparent shield over the delicate new tissue.
Grazing freely across the paddock, the horse moved with complete ease, every step on the left hind hoof natural, confident, and entirely pain-free.
Then came the moment that confirmed everything. The horse broke into a powerful trot, the left hind.
From a severe maggot infestation to a full and complete recovery, Tallinn, a testament to early action, expert veterinary.